Oh, Mommy's going to exercise. That's what that noise, that whining noise is. Garage door's going up. Okay, I have not turned this on yet. You see what I see for the very first time. Here we go. Alrighty, look at that. I kind of like that. I much like that, as a matter of fact. And you see, isn't that look pretty? Pretty? I'm so pretty. Okay. And you, like I say, you can install those horizontally or you can install them vertically. I decided to install this one vertically because it was on kind of a higher wall, and if I would have installed it horizontally, it would have been kind of close to this outside edge. And for the fact is, right here where the washer and dryer is, we had two other wall sconces over here, and I decided to make those horizontal, and I thought, hey, let's put this one vertical, and we'll put this one vertical. And this one happens to go on down with the different light switch. Let's see, that's there. And then I put another one of these down the stairs because there happened to be another wall sconce down there. And I thought, hey, that'll be perfect. I'll just put it at an angle instead of vertical or horizontal. Let's make that one at an angle. Okay? And now I told you, now see, at night, I just want these for night lights, basically, because we got the master bedroom in there, we got a guest bedroom in there, and more times than not, you know, late at night before we go to bed, it would be nice just to have these lights on. And so I put a dimmer switch. I put that on my YouTube channel, showing you how to install a dimmer switch and to let you know that yes, in fact, these are dimmable. And so here we go. We're gonna turn this on. So see, that's high right there. And look how low these will dim. Look at that. They dim to hardly anything. See? So at night, I thought it would be really nice just to have them dimmed like that. You know? Just for some night light activity, and have this kind of like that instead of really super bright. No need to have this up so bright like that, but during the day or something, if you really need to have it lit up here, you can have it up high, you know, but more times than not, these are going to be down low. And so what I'm going to, okay, so I just turned it off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dimmer here because see, this one, and I have to get the right one because this is a three-way light switch to the second switch over there to the far left, and that turns this and that off. See? And you can turn it on and off over there. So that tells me it's a three-way light switch. So when I go to the store to get a dimmable light switch dimmer, however you want to call it, I'm going to get a three-way light switch. And see, at night, this is lit up. See how it's orange right there? At night, you can see those. And I'm thinking about putting a three-way dimmer switch here and a lit three-way dimmer switch. Now, on single gang dimmer switches, you can get the lit one. See this here? At night, that little light stays on. It doesn't light up this whole square, kind of like this one over here. See, this has a bigger round light there, but most of this lights up. But on this particular dimmer switch over here, there's only that one little thing right there. So at night, you can see that. See? So maybe if they have one at the store, I'll get one and put there. A three-way dimmable night light. Your three-way dimmable light switch with a lit, I guess you'd call it a lit three-way dimmable light switch. So that late at night, if we're in the bedroom, we want to come out here for something and we want to hit these lights on for something, we can, we'll see where the light is. We don't have to kind of mess around and look for it. Now on some dimmer switches too, see this one here, it's off all the way down, and then I can feel just a definite little click right there, and now it's on low. Well, a lot of times when you turn one of these off, if you don't turn it off all the way, you might think, oh, okay, I got it off. But you don't. You still have power to it until you push it down. They have some with a little small paddle, kind of like that type of paddle right there. In fact, I happen to have one in this other room, this bathroom. I still have to do. Oh no, this one doesn't. Okay, I thought it did. Okay, there's one by the front door. I'll just take you down there for a second, just so you can see what it looks like, because you might want that. You might want that down here. Okay. You see here, same type of dimmable one. This is a three-way here, and you've got on, off, and then dim. So when you dim it down like that, you know it's still on until you actually have to hit it off. Now this one isn't lit, but it's a three-way, and in fact, that's supposed to be a four-way. And I might even be able to use that on one of my other three-ways, possibly. Okay, because see, the other one's going up the stairs, that's a three-way, and it turns those two on up to that other light switch. Now, at night, I might decide to put a lit three-way dimmer switch here, if I can find them at the store. If not, I'll just put a three-way dimmable light switch there. And look what I did. Before I knew that they were dimmable, I thought, hey, we've got gray around here and stuff. I just put some duct tape at the ends of this because going up the stairs, I didn't want to see right into that, or coming down the stairs, have that lit shining right in your eyes, because that can get pretty bright. I mean, look how bright this is. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one here. You see how bright that bottom is? Look at that. And when you're going up and down the stairs, you don't want that shining in your eyes. So see, I actually put duct tape on the end of that one too, at that end. That was kind of a pain to get those on there and cut it off and stuff. That was before I realized that these were dimmable. Okay, so we didn't want to go overboard. We didn't want to put rectangular ones. I could have put a rectangular one there and a rectangular one there, but my word, that would have looked too samey. So we kind of broke it up with the cylinder type here that matched the same series as these, and so I quite like that. And see, now we've got to find something for the bathroom here, for above here. And we could, I told Momi, I said, we could put another one of these up there if you want. It gives out plenty of light. It would look good up there. But the mere fact that we've got 3 of these rectangular ones in this short distance here, and we've got 2 samey ones, the round ones, the cylinder ones. I didn't want to go overboard and do the same thing here. So we're going to try to find something else for that. And once we do, before I install it, I'll make a video of it. Now that I got everything cleaned up and all, I knew there was another thing I was going to tell you. If you wanted these lights to match, okay, see this? This is just a regular floodlight, and you see all these other LEDs are that bright white color, okay? Even these in here. Okay, so I was telling Momi, I says, hey, if you want that changed so that when we turn this on and off, it's a white rather than the warm white, I can get that bulb changed. I can get an LED that's a white one rather than the warm white. I can get a cool white. And I think I'm pretty sure they have 2 different colors on the LEDs. I know they do. They did on the CFLs, the compact fluorescent bulbs, when they came out. And I believe the LEDs, yeah, you have warm white and you have cool white. Look for a cool white bulb. And then you could get it this same color, so that when you turn it on and off, it's the same color. Or when I dim these, when I put the dimmer switch in, the three-way dimmer switch, that light will be the same as this. So I mentioned that to Momi, and she's like, no, I like the warm white. Go figure, right? But I'm just telling you, in case you want to change out one of your floods to this type of light right here, you can. What am I going to talk about next time? Well, Slinger. It's a Fanimation ceiling fan. Look at this big monster. It's got 9 blades on it, 72-inch ceiling fan. I've got an extension on it, and I've got to figure out how to get that up there. I've got an 8-foot ladder, and I'm pretty sure I can reach it with the 8-foot ladder. However, it's above the bed. Look where it is in relationship to the bed, straight up and right down about there. I've got to figure out how to get that up. Momi's been pestering me to get that ceiling fan installed, and I've been doing the easy ceiling fans and some light fixtures and some other stuff. And now it's going to be time to tackle this big dog. I wonder how I'm going to do it. Oh, now here's one other thing that I do when I get done with a project. Whatever I don't use, I try to save. Now see, I've got two wire nuts, the orange ones. I save those. Don't throw those away. Here's my 2 mounting screws. I might need those for another light fixture or for a different project that has nothing to do with light fixture, or I need to use this to install into a metal box. Maybe the screw's too long and it's small enough to where I can cut it or something. Don't throw those away. So I've got a special place for all my incidentals, and then if I ever need them, I got them. Okay, well that's it for this project. And yes, you see, you don't have to be anything but average to install these. I'm just an average Joe, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. And hopefully, here's another thing too that I wanted to tell you. Hopefully you enjoy my videos. Hopefully you get some inspiration. You get a little bit more information than maybe you were planning on getting. I figure the more I talk, the more you learn. Some people think I talk too much. Some people say, hey, just get on with it, Joe. I just want to know how to do this or that, and you don't have to talk. You're exasperating me. You're making me dizzy with all of the information you're trying to tell me. Just do the work. And hey, you get that with some people, but with me, most of the time, I'm going to explain things and I'm going to show you things. And even if you just wanted to learn how to hook up the electrical, maybe I touched on a couple other things having to do with the 3-way dimmable light switches, or the single pole dimmable light switches for these particular lights. And maybe you didn't know that before. So in any case, thank you for watching this video, and hope that you're a subscriber of mine. If you're not, I would very much appreciate your subscription. Hey, well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about next time. You're just going to have to keep watching to find out.